Hi everyone, my name is Jenna and welcome to my channel Divine Direction. In this video, we are going to be looking at the messages for the sign of Aries. Now Aries, your spread is interesting. You have the Three of Wands, and what I'm feeling from this card is the word visionary. Okay, I'm definitely seeing contemplative, and I feel that maybe you have been working on something or working towards something for a little bit now. It's interesting because you have the Death card in reverse. So to me, this isn't about a new beginning. It's something that you've already started, but it might feel like a new beginning to you. I just kind of feel that whatever this is, maybe you've been in the planning stages or you've been trying to figure something out. You've been taking this time to figure it out, maybe what you want or what you desire. But you've been at this for a little bit, especially with having the Three Wands, right? But I'm feeling that it's time to take the action now. It's time to move forward. Because when I saw the Ace of Wands, I just felt creation. It's time to create. Okay? It's time to create. I felt guided to split the deck. So at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Swords in reverse. So there's no more, I don't want to say resting, but this, to me, it's coming off as having a bit of quiet time and figuring out what it is that we're wanting, or again, it feels like the planning stages or brainstorming, something of that nature. But you also have the Chariot. So to me, this is talking about it's time to move forward, and I'm seeing the word steady. Okay? It's time to move forward. So if you've been creating something or thinking about creating something, it's time to step into that and take the action. Whatever this is, I mean, this could just be, I'm seeing personal development. It could be that. It doesn't necessarily have to be you creating, I'm seeing the word website or creating a business, anything of that nature. This could just be you trying to figure out what it is that you want in life and figure out which direction or method you're going to use, what direction you're going to take. I even see having the Three Wands as being choices and him finally deciding this is the route I'm going to go, or this is what I'm going to do, okay? But I feel that whatever this is, it's different. It's definitely different than what's typically done, or there's something different about it. You have the Hierophant in reverse, so to me this is moving away from old ways. And you also have the Peacock spirit. So to me this is, I'm seeing the word eccentric. It doesn't have to be eccentric, it's like it's different. You have a lot of animals in the spread. You have a raccoon, deer, dog, crow, horse, and chicken. I see those a lot in my area. Do I see peacocks that often? No, I do not. So that's really what I'm interpreting this as. You taking, it's either you going down a different path than what other people have done. Whatever it is that you are creating, it's a little bit different. I'm also I'm hearing don't be afraid to spread your wings. But with a peacock, when they open up their wings, their feathers, you know, strutting like a peacock, you're showing who you are. That's kind of the vibes that I'm getting from this. Not being afraid to show who you are. Especially with having the raccoon spirit on the bottom of the deck, removing a mask in some sort of way. This could also be marketing or advertising your business, not being afraid to market yourself, okay? Or talk yourself up, Aries. This is important, okay? this could be you deciding to move towards a job and applying for it. Don't be afraid to, talk nicely about yourself and your experience. It's not necessarily that you're bragging about yourself. You need to put yourself out there and say, these are my qualifications. This is the experience that I have. I would be an asset to your company. We have to do that. We have to sell ourselves sometimes, right? But don't be afraid to strut your stuff. So whether this is a product, whether this is a service, whether it's just you saying, here I am, look at me, okay? This is really, really important. But whatever this is, it's time to start creating. It's time to start taking action towards it. So whatever this is, because it's going to be so many different things for a lot of you. This is a general reading. I do feel that you are moving forward using your intuition, which is really amazing. And that's going to help with that steady movement forward. There might be a little bit of fear of failure or judgment. I'm just kind of getting that with the dark cloud right here, but the rest of it's sunny. So to me, the looming cloud is just your fears, right? And I was talking about this in the Capricorn reading, how we hold ourselves back often by having the anxiety of what could go wrong, but we don't usually think about what could go right, okay? So using your intuition, for some of you, this could be you finally deciding what kind of career you want and deciding to go to school for it too. But using your intuition. For some of you, this seems like a difficult task. Maybe you feel like it's a big goal or it's a big dream of yours, and maybe that's why we haven't taken as many steps forward. My guys are saying, no, honey, no. All right. You have the cross card in this deck. I always interpret this as climbing that mountain and receiving that goal achievement. Okay. You also have the Four of Pentacles, and I'm seeing this as you being financially stable from this. This will bring you financial stability, definitely. Don't be afraid of failure, because if anything negative happens that seems like failure, we learn from that. That's how we grow, right? With the Flower card, it's dark there. And I feel that this flower grew and bloomed from being in the shadow, from being in the dark. Okay? It grew through that. I've learned that a lot of my wisdom, the majority of my wisdom, comes from when I fail. And my guides always like to call it flailing. There's no such thing as failure to them, because you learn and you grow from it. So don't worry about that. But I honestly don't see it being a big issue. If you're following your intuition, you're following your heart, just go with it. Okay? Go with it. But action needs to be made here. It doesn't matter how small right now, start taking action towards it, because then you're showing your intention to the universe that this is the direction that I'm going. I've been getting that for a couple of readings. Okay? We're deciding we're not going to let fear hold us back anymore, so we're going to start inching forward. The one thing that I love about the Three of Wands card, there are ships in front of him. To me, this is about your ships coming in, having that success, financially speaking and otherwise, right? Having that success, having that stability. But we need to take those steps forward now, honey. That's what I'm hearing. We need to start taking those steps forward. Don't be afraid to show your true colors. Don't be afraid to show your true self. Don't be afraid to promote yourself. Do not sell yourself short anymore. Because that's what has held you back before, Aries. They're saying, see, Jenna keeps screwing up on her words purposely. But is it holding me back from doing my videos? No. I have a lot of hang-ups about the way that I look. That's one of my many things that I'm self-conscious about. Have I let that hold me back? No. Some days maybe. Some days I'm like, no, I'm not filming today. I have a zit. I feel like I look awful. You know, I've had very little sleep and the circles under my eyes are pretty big. Some people aren't going to notice. It's more in my head. So I have to just keep going, you know. Sometimes I feel that the messages that I put out maybe aren't like the most enlightening. Sometimes I feel that they're repetitive, but I just keep going, okay? So maybe it's repetitive because someone else needs to hear it, or someone needs to hear that message over again. You know, who knows, right? But I'm not letting it stop me, okay? So we might not be perfect. We might not be perfect, but we just need to move forward, and it never has to be perfect, darling. That's what they're saying. And this came up in another reading this week. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect for you to start. You just put yourself out there and just keep going. And you never know how big that this could be, okay? So just listen to your intuition and don't be afraid to put yourself out there and take those steps, Aries, because this can amount to something really, really big for you. Definitely financial success. Steady, movement forward, consistency. Don't be afraid to be different. Don't be afraid, okay? That's what I'm feeling. I'm seeing a blockage right here. This is fear. Fear of rejection, okay? Fear of being judged. There's some sort of fear that's blocking you, and it's not a big blockage, but we need to move through that, okay, Aries? Take those steps, and if you need help, you can always ask your angels and guides to help give you strength to get through that. But I don't think that you need it. I think this is just like, it's so small, you just have to keep pushing your way through. And if you have to take baby steps, Aries, take baby steps. Little bits at a time. But this is showing your intention to the universe of what direction you are choosing, what you plan on doing, and continue to listen to your intuition, because it's going to lead you to this victory, to this success. Okay, Aries? All right, Aries, that's all I have for you this week. Thank you so much for watching. They're like, see, she did it again. I'm at the end. I'm not going to stop and redo this. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if it resonates. And hopefully I see you in the next video. Bye.